Now, Kwame Agyapong, I told you. Kennedy, I told you. And those who influence you to have brought this bad stalemate between the two of us, today, you are seeing it live and colored. And in Timpeni for Wakasebi. Oma say, baby a penini be jina obehuno ya tuatu nkunya kra abofrano jina so ohunda. However, say he's older than me, but there was something I could see, and I know something was in the making. And of course, they needed to catapult it, and they succeeded. Here we are, back again. And I'm talking with this boldness and alacrity way to tell you, say, yes, they ain't through with you yet. These people, no. Kennedy, they ain't through with you yet. I know how vilified, how they're like wolves. Ghana for Munko redid the history. What happened after why NPP for us for no why no. What many Buzia party and Progress Party no. Mummy say Buzia bye no. Say and Obu Ghana mine. Buzia ni Akufo-Addo papa were those running this country. Akufo-Addo papa was the ceremonial president. Buzia was the prime minister. Power was heavily concentrated in the hands of Buzia or the Ghana Corsen. Until why in 1972, Akwanamo friends Lieutenant General Kutu Agyapong came and oystered Buzia's government out of power. The Progress Party went and metamorphosed into yet another party called what? The People's Front Party. Run by why Victor Usu. No, if you are going to straight through. Mummy said, nobody Victor Usu. Go check the history. I didn't nobody Victor Usu. One more team, wow. Before, at the time, one Rollins here and Adrian said, all the military coups here shut it down. Yes, okay. Rollins, yes, okay. Yeah, move to yet another transition. Within a few in a month, Rollins said parties in Amon Samra. There were parties like what? The Action Congress Party by Benasco from Western Region. PNP for me now we are Buzia party in Samra. Near face with the name Progress Party. Womoba and dinner son. A metamorphosis into what you call the Progress Events and the People's Front Party, PFP. This is said in here. Party Muchemi, and you say bam. A group led by why Pauli and his cousin Oforiata drove away. And on for me the UNC. And no one there. It was that the trajectory of this party and the rendezvous of inconsistencies, political divisiveness, political setbacks and roadblocks and acrimony won't go away anytime soon in this very NPP. No. Now, maybe we're going to have a problem with more NPP and NDC now. Zino. And to me, maybe or what's our party more or person yan in your peribiano. Baby, woman in Nimunshia. Vito Usu anya bonibiao. But there was a reason why they didn't like Vito Usu and Vito Usu's party. Yet two abanu you offense a PFP for Munya say, Womunya 42. UNC for Nankasa led by wine, led by Pauli, his cousin, Womunya saying 13 seats. Then the Action Congress Party by Banasco from Western Region, Womunya saying, Womunya 10 seats. And a Liman. Because election tie up, then we have to go for runoff. Runoff, PSM. Now, Boninti, UNC Fono, led by Pauline and the cousin of Foriatan, Ekoya, Omuko Siki alliance with one Liman's party, the PNP. Tier 2 and finally, Liman emerged with 71 out of 140, won the presidency and the parliamentary, and the Liman, the better Henfa, or the better parliament. On also better or the Jane Giants at that time, the AFRC for now returning to barracks. They were watching the Liman government closely until Liman started misbehaving. Then they stormed back again before one day we all heard the big bang, boom. Another military coup. The Liman, and that was the Third Republic. Liman government was overthrown. The skies were rocketing with miseries. Liman's government was taken down. And later, Liman was out there making noise. He had come to power with a pledge to recover the economic viabilities and social fulfillment. But 2 years was in power, the country was plunged into chaos. Once more, the people looked with uncertain hope to a dark and a threatening future. Yes, Liman, we are mad. Liman had forgotten, said, He took over the reins of government and he was acting as if normalcy had been restored fully. No, the system was in fragile state. 2, Liman insulated his entire cabinet from the leadership of the AFRC. Now, Humberto, Liman refused to adhere to the views and opinions of the rival political groups, which is politically incorrect. And Liman's last one, he could not secure the domestic international support required to summon the daunting economic challenges. Okoka NPP so montias say Rollins ebetu Liman abanguye, and that was a constitution. And they are na Kwaku back me ye dem say, hey, shut up. Mu nim history nchi obi awo. What are you telling me? Munko kinkan NPP for na hya se bi mu free buy. Na mu mi say NPP adena mu ntumi nkasa abakwa sam ne nkyere Ghana for. Why? Adentia. Bawumia free. Mama Bawumia history in this party, NPP. Can you give Bawumia's history in your party? How many days, weeks, years? And about party anymore. And your consideration be near the man. Baba will say, and you put bonnet for a mom part the power party munti. And I'm open about me and I can say, maybe do yam more for Bawumia as my next candidate. Now maybe behind you be wrong. One thing I've told you and the NPP say, listen. As far as one of this offense a conflict back one threatening the nation's security, the Boku conflict. Therefore, I told you people before the elections, me ranimo an intelligence report, and I called on Ghana's international partners. We said, NPP for Nkasa, Bawumia. As long as Bawumia remains one of the factions in Boku, Ghana ye nyasumdwe musumunti bida eno ne ade atia moko thank you to hwede ekosi o thank you to no all because nipa bi ti party ni mu a wo mo so mo ma ne kra ena dida boni ahyamma boni ewudifo ene ewurukafo Bawumia refisa wo accuse Akufo-Addo na wo refisa wo yire okobu bobi dan we go for another ni si ebubu egu asase ne da ho 10-story building ni na crash race to down. Would Bawumia go and compensate Papa no? George Otibonzu. Ma compensate no. Motia na kawie. Na Bawumia refi say George Otibonzu, so he has a lot of followers in the NPP. George Otibonzu also commands a lot of leadership role in the NPP. No refi. No him say nipa bi so depends on George Otibonzu for survivor. And so they are too few 3 days before election, enough to come out there and say, oh, NPP, anything they do, Nkugu. Nkugu amudi ni Bawumia. We are number one nipa bakwan. See dia hincheni na solve, including say one kasanso. You belong to the Kusasi or the Mampusia. What I say part of it. Bisa won say Boku on unya saying, including Wale. Tell me, how dare you? Unya say Bawumia. You talk about unya saying Wale. Number 2, in Boku district, Unya saying, tell Ghanaians, and those of you useless rocks, NPP for no, Mama coming in here, saying about me, one more candidate, no, Unya saying, I was a read where first the district was saying Unya. Now, Michael Quay report, no, saying, a down for useless brains, and I'm a person who you see now like a rag to mop the floor, waste all of us your time. Maybe I come and say 2 parties way. We must end the end of these 2 parties because we take Ghana. Show and they say Yatiwa baby. In the era of NDC, when NDC was in opposition, they told Ghanaians all that they need to tell us, the fine blueprints about what? Handling our energy sector. And then John Jinapo, my own friend, Asimo Okache said, no, on the belt of the energy, Ghana need what you call the PPP, the public-private partnership, to manage our energy. NDC for many parts of regional capitals, darkness, they don't have the blueprint. NDC for need blueprint to resolve the energy issues here. I'm telling every Ghanaian straight up. These are some of the stupidities I make. Yeah, no more NDC, some no more NPP, some no more the Bamini and Nimko, because they are all bunch of rocks, depending, relying on our emotions, relying on our strength for survival. And then electricity, John Jenapa Bekan. they don't have the blueprint. Bawumia Betrans the same. Oh, he's the economic messiah. He's the economic. Oh, Ghana num Ghana kwasiakeka and amuka to Ghana for trim. Okoka Ghana ni nyana say obesia de kwasiakeka nkwa and some keka ni kwasiakeka ni media no si die chire. Omuwie no they drive all and own media for media NDC by media for omachiche post among. Ya na are humpo. Na we. Omana baby ye de oman we konwo. Onyame pe. And we don't need the NDC NPP. No. I think so. We need to set up. We need a coalition government. A coalition government of non-aligned. Because I'm tired of this silly thing. What is this? Thank you, Tony. Maybe I could no. But I think that there are more people in NDC NPP. They are more angry than anything. Listen to somebody who is also so angry. Say, "Nasem kuntiminka, okeka nasem kuinsiso." Take a listen to this one too. Listen.
Today, I want to declare without equivocation. Sorry, please. Today, I want to declare without equivocation. Sorry, please. Today, I want to declare without equivocation. Sorry, please.
Without equivocation, sorry. But then we are learning, say, Ora Kennedy Japan. But shut it off there. Thank you, Tono. On Kobio. And it's good. He has to back off. He explains the reason why until thank you, Tono. On Kobio. Take a listen to this.
Just some and yo, medase. Me American is MPP Edin Kugo the last election. Timothy said reorganization of the party. Dr. Bawumia Koranda will invite other contestants for unity's sake. Is important. See, you never call any. But Oshe in your ma Kosunia Yana. If he said semi free more, ever boy Dr. Bawumia, no way because tension a woman send pebia ball po so kasa. Namwa media for his mukaho. Yebekasa yen free program as a crane all over the place. And some will be all true, you will be all twisted on easy. If he say Nipa minimum number mean to me and protect you because okay binomo any preset by hook or crook. I will say one candidate near Deneba. It is a uko baby crown will be a show t-shirt na eko bruno. Emfa and kabumba intimeno for the sake of party and for the sake of unity, and I'm withdrawing. Namashe akolana ya won sika ni. You see, we are taking politics too low because enye memranti ekure no mu na mo afedi students sika just 1,000 cedis a branch every mass students and at least Raj security or don't buy before sebeko no credit member untumi abaso ohwe kasa o kaye two places in here utumi say he's real, he means unity. I was surprised the crowd na me nam kwaso ebe ye program ameba ena abrantie ekoche students omo ebe shi jama wo sa intolerance no ebi no say Kono, ye wo Bawumia ladies. I don't have a problem. And this will be ba na mikrana minim. Ye kudidi from a buakwana ye call banners kudidi. Tie ba and be share crowd in na amount for organizing students in a second ladies. Now I don't want to take the shine from Dr. Bawumia because no kreni or no na or ye flag bearer. To no kodas in SCDH, I don't want to take the shot. You know, a one room nam casa or Moncourt naturally. And on before we know students. Omoshi Jaman cry, boom, me fro more. May Momo signs Umunya grana, a ginger, and we come won't me spoke well. If you know, menam kwaso ne friend say, ya wo student no back was sikan na omo rush no to Central Hospital. Nam so we den and say omo shi jama wie no. Me amenyonko baako and o ma wo mu 1,000 cedis. Or the 1,000 cedis mana at least right security no the buy no. Omo hwim sika no free students in some. And only omoye argument students so omfa sika ma wo nti nipa no this kind ma wo mkra kan say no students no and am the ma wo what you say and nti omo yi mu 200 na students so omo do so chain sa 200 no the ma wo the omo ye hehe na omo ma one short first omo wure mkra wo yi tio chiro no so omo mfiri honko. They are so intolerant.
Nipa krono we hwan.
Oh yeah, the so-called security. At least Raj Edumba. Nukreni yani ye kwa rondi. Bawumia security. I know them. TSC for moi. Ye chechi I won ye din komo. And ye. It is only Kumasi and at least Raj. Eko fast our boys we are. Omo be good party ne nimasi.
At least Raj nampacho or ye dear or party.
Minimum. I knew him from America. Oba a big man was security. Benim. Yeah, we know on count. If bedroom Kumasi or count. Now, boys, only a very smart. They took the car number. Yeah, Hunsa Toyota Haze. No, if bedroom Kumasi Kwani security for Namini Hontino. Beginning of the scene, crash as no more preventing students not to sink. For me, no so resisting woman. I was not there. I'm going to you at the children. And like you, like we have the bullets. Boys, me is smart. Almost fairby. Pallet, no the core. Police. And woman. Now, Nientia may draw say. And me anumana a dimachino. I almost share my vision. My ready and the students in Pony. Then a bedroom Amrantians. Timothy said, we have to stay away and let Dr. Bawumia continue on his talk. Visa Ebeboa. What you say? But we will also regroup ourselves at an appropriate time. BB also to me a boa party. BB I also means to me to enhance the chances here. And I'm taking this opportunity to tell you that I'm going to contest. And they will contest until they should be ready. Whatever they want to do, nobody can stop me from contesting. Copart in your build their chair. New entrance. I will name the history. I'm glad to say a general secretary say this time by May or the people that have sacrificed. Why NPP came to power and everything. Intermediate. Men can it for the sake of unity. Me, general preaching unity, and yet and I may be a preaching violence. No, only said me normal star and can retaliate easily because we know the guy and can retaliate. But or retaliate and I can Agyapong is say, as someone a bronye, me uncle Pano, they will see good many must away. I mean, who say group will be the Dr. Bawumia Chia. Person Kasa no more twisted. I've seen a publication Canadian Japan backs again. Jack and you may be a we are more around Ubi Kasa and a my lose election. Kasa Omukawo primaries. I'm saying Nipa Baku dear Nipa Baku dear Ubi auntie near Canadian Japan. A respond to young one yet. Let's say NPP 4. So one-sided politics. I believe that if we are not united, what the Jesus Christ Bakura NPP can win. And the history will tell you from 1979 between Pauli and Victor Usui. Into Omwa, Emrantia Bemo is so aggressive. Yes, I read the history. I'm glad say General Secretary or the senior man a better in na patapa semno near yem pinenia near the atom chain.
Bon, history asmana making and can you repeat no. Now wash say partia mufria bemu in less than 6 months. Party ni did the kabia say kano. wɔn candidate ya Kennedy ya and wo yi sika 1 million Ghana sɛ mo nyɛ mfam kotuaka nti bi sɛ the party general secretary no any mu mpanifo ne chairman no sika mo nya wɔ party no mu ɛwɔ hene Justin Abonua and all those whatever ka Abonua ho enim ne ade sika no mo de ayɛ den ai sorry kodua mo de sika no yɛ den hwew nan ya mu free party 1 year kwenwe party ni niska na Bawumia so te ho Bawumia so fix it former Kufuado just to make sure so no be clean onyam from so na wo boni a wo Bawumia ni nipedi e wo so no ebi ni e wo mo de odi mu aye Jojo Tibonsu ne dan ma compensate no please